So we're going to start by cleaning my cuticles, making sure I have a clean canvas to go in with my acrylic. So this is my inspo pic. I don't know why this is what I wanted to do for my birthday, but I was obsessed with this look when I saw it. So I was just like, let me just recreate it so I can get it out of my head, because I just wanted to do it so bad. So I'm going in with the smoothest acrylic and monomer in the world, which is Valentino Beauty. I'm using the color Perfect Nude, and I like to start where the tip and my nail connect, because that's where you usually make your apex, and this is the most important step in order to have a long-lasting nail and a nail that's not breaking or flimsy, especially that I like them super long. So I don't really do like a 3-bead method or anything like that. I do as many beads as I need in order to have the perfect application. So here you see that I'm adding a bead to the ends of my nails, but I keep my hands upward in order to just make sure that I keep that square shape there, and that I'm adding enough acrylic on the ends. And then I just blend it all away. And when I do acrylic, I always make sure that like I clean the borders of my nails and like make sure that the shape is still there, so it's like super square, because I love super square nails. But the way that you maintain it when you're doing acrylic is always making sure that you keep the shape going by cleaning the sidewalls and constantly checking in that no acrylic is falling from the sides or making it bumpy or making it like super like round around the corners. And I'm just here adding more acrylic to make sure that my apex is well built. And then when I do the acrylic bead for my cuticle, I make sure that I go lower and then I just push it upward. This is probably the hardest one, because if you don't do it right, you can have lifting, or you can cause, you know, your nails not to look right. You want it to look like it's coming out of your nail beds legit, like you woke up and your nails are this long, period. So my biggest tip for anyone that's trying to learn how to do nails, don't be scared of the acrylic. Literally let the acrylic work for you. The moment you know how to have the right amount of monomer and acrylic powder and you get the right consistency for things, you are no longer scared to move it around, move your fingers around. You see, I can't even stay in the frame. That's how, like, you know, on point you have to be with acrylic, because it literally will dry out and it'll look crazy. So literally just work with it. You'll learn, you'll understand, and you'll realize how much fun it really is after you really learn it. Because I wanted to quit doing nails like 5,000 times already, so trust me, don't give up. So you see how I don't stop applying acrylic till I feel like the nail is completely saturated, but it's not like super bulky, just a perfect amount of acrylic to give me strength, but also just look cute and girly and dainty. So now I'm going in with my nail file. I use the 80/80 grit nail file because I feel like it makes it the sharpest for me, and I go from sidewall to sidewall. I just make sure that there's like no acrylic on the side of my nail connected to my skin. I go under the nail, make it super square, super straight, and the same way you want your nail to be straight, you have to keep your nail file exactly that same straightness so that it could just be a straight line, because I just obsessed with square nails. So now I'm going in with my nail drill, and I am just making sure that I keep that C shape in the bottom of my nails, because after you apply acrylic, like, it kind of goes away a little bit. So I'm just like reshaping it, refining it again. And then I'm gonna go around my cuticle just to make sure that the acrylic looks super flush and it's like super like connected to my nails, so that I don't see no lifting and everything looks super seamless. And then I start to go downward and just like make sure that there's no bumpiness on my nails, and just making sure that the apex like connects well with the rest of my nails, because I hate when the apex looks like it's just a big bump and then it's like the bottom of your nail. Like, I want everything to just come in together really smoothly. To get better grip of my nail, I basically put my pinky next to the nail and just use it as my way of holding on and making sure that I get enough grip to just machine the nail well enough. But sometimes, as you can see, the machine gets stuck to my gloves, especially that my gloves are a little baggy on me. It's so annoying. So now I'm going to go in with a sanding band. This is my favorite step because it's just going to smooth out the nail completely, and it's my last step of any type of machining at all. So after I file my nails is when I go in with the nail file, and I use the 80/80 grit again, and I reshape my nails, make them super square, because after you file your nails, I feel like you kind of lose the shape a little bit, and I feel like it's the best time to really go in with a nail file. And then I go in with my buffer, basically a disposable one, because whenever I finish with it, I can just throw it out. So I just go really in and just buff it out, make it as smooth as possible. Of course, I go and wash my hands after this, and we're gonna go straight into showing you how I make a perfect French design. So I make an A. It's the A method to make a perfect French, and the first step is basically like creating these lines that connect and make kind of like a V shape, like if I'm making a B shaped French first. And I hate that it goes out of frame often. It's really annoying. Like, I wasn't noticing that I was really like out of focus, and it's stressing me out, but I promise for next time it won't be like this. So I'm just making the shape of the V first, and then I'm gonna do a line across the nail to make the A shape, and that's basically what I do to all my nails. And then I start making the French line because it makes it so much easier for me to see the way to make it. Like, it's way easier for me to do it like this than to go straight into making a French. Using a Valentino Beauty white gel polish, I'm just gonna paint over the rest of my nail and make sure that it's completely saturated. I'm definitely going to go in with 2 coats though to make sure that the white doesn't look opaque in any way. So this is when the moment of truth is about to happen. I'm gonna draw the smiley faces that are stressing me out because my OCD / perfectionist complex is kicking in right now, and I'm just so used to being so like precise with my designs and trying to be so like neat with my things and so artistic. But that is the complete opposite of this design, because yeah, the French has to look really nice, but the smiley faces are supposed to be messy and look like they're all squiggly and all over the place, and it really stressed me out. I'm not gonna lie, I was literally losing it. I'm like, is this supposed to look like this? And I would just keep looking back at the picture like, is this normal? But it is, guys. It's just literally the most easiest design ever, especially if you're starting up. You may have more issues maybe with making the French how you like it, but the smiley face, literally it can look like pure crap, but the fact that you're making it consistent on all the hands and all the fingers, it just looks really nice at the end. Like, it's really, really cool. So have fun with it. Don't be scared like I was just paranoid. Like, is it supposed to look like this? But yes, just have fun with it. Do random faces. Just make them squiggly, make some more smiley, make them all crazy. It just doesn't matter. Like, at the end, it's just all gonna come together. Now that I'm finally done, I'm gonna go in with my fave top coat, and I'm just gonna go and saturate the nails, make sure that they're well covered. But I like to go on the sides of my nails and clean up the excess product because I don't want it to look bulky. You don't want to lose your shape like this. This is a common way to lose your shape. To make sure that you maintain it, you basically just clean up the sides of the walls. And I know sometimes people don't like to do this because they feel like they're taking off product, but trust me, this will save your life because it will maintain that square shape and you won't feel like your nails went from square to round all of a sudden. So this is the end of the video. I'm just going to do the same exact thing on the other hand, just reverse. I ended up really liking this design at the end, and I hope you guys did too.